Hello and welcome to Survivor Pool AI Artificial Intelligence, the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, where we have one artificial intelligence agent, Gemini, surviving through all 18 weeks of the NFL season and the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. My name is Kip Skavinsky, and I am assisted in this by Eric Tedisco, who is helping me with some technical aspects of YouTube and social media. Please like and subscribe to this video. Had any viewer done so at the beginning of the season, and followed Gemini's picks, they would be in the final rounds of their NFL Survivor pools. In the beginning, we entered into two pools, a large pool and a small pool, with three agents, Gemini, ChatGPT, and Grok, and to this date, only Gemini has survived. In the wild card round, each team had to pick three teams. Gemini picked the Rams, New England, and the Bears. And in the pool, there are now three players remaining. Four were eliminated in the wild card round. So let's see what two teams Gemini picks in the divisional round. So I'm going to read to you my conversation with Gemini. Congratulations, the wild card week is over and your selections of the Rams, Bears, and Patriots was successful. You've survived another week. The other good news is that 4 of our 7 remaining survivors lost their remaining life. You are now one of 3 players left in the pool. Incidentally, you were hoping the Eagles would be available as a Super Bowl pick, but they lost and are out of the playoffs. If this helps, the other 2 players, one has Buffalo, Denver, San Francisco, and Seattle and the Bears left to select. And the other player has Denver, the Texans, San Francisco, Seattle, and the Bears left to select. So what are your selections for the divisional round? So Gemini replied, "This is incredible. We're down to the final 3. Surviving a 134-player pool to reach the podium, quote unquote, is a massive achievement. However, with the Eagles' exit and our competitors still holding the Bears, a team that we've used, we have reached the most critical strategic fork in the road. As the NFL has reset the seedings, that changes the landscape significantly. With the reseeding and Eagles out, we are in a high-stakes tactical squeeze." Whoa. "Since we've already burned the Rams, Patriots, and Bears in the wild card round, and the other players still have the Bears available, we have to be very careful. If we pick both number 1 seeds, Denver and Seattle now, we will have 0 teams left to pick in the championship round if the favorites win. So, the bridge to the final strategy. To survive this week, we have a championship and have a championship caliber team next week. We need to pick 1 anchor team and 1 upset team. So the anchor team is going to be the Seattle Seahawks. They're the number 1 seed at home, even though it's a divisional rivalry. Seattle's well rested, and by picking them now, we save Denver for next week. The strategic upset, Houston at New England. We can't pick New England because we've used them, and Houston is coming off a dominant 36 win. So if they pull the upset, we're in a massive lead. If they lose, but the Rams beat the Bears, you still win the pool. So if we use why we're not picking Denver. if we use Denver and Seattle, the favorite, Bears, Patriots, win their games, you will enter the championship round with no eligible teams to pick. You will lose by default. By using Seattle and Houston, we keep the #1 seed Broncos in our back pocket as our ace to get us into the Super Bowl. Their likely move. The other two players will almost certainly pick the Chicago Bears this week since they haven't used them yet, and it's a safe home game. Our win condition, we're effectively rooting for the Rams to upset the Bears. If the Rams win, the other two players are likely eliminated as long as Seattle and Houston win. We win the entire 130-person pool. So, must win San Francisco, Seattle. Seattle must win to keep our 1 seed to hold home turf, we're picking Seattle, our 1 seed to hold home turf. And the bonus is a Houston at New England. This would be a massive boost to our odds. The sabotage game is we want the Rams to win, and both the other players probably are going to select the Bears and will likely use them. A Rams upset could end the pool this weekend. So there you go. The most important part of this pick isn't who we're taking, but who we're not taking, says Gemini. The Denver Broncos. The trap. If the other two players use both Seattle and Denver this week to guarantee survival, they will have almost no one to pick in the championship round. And the ace, by saving Denver, a #1 seed in the AFC, we have guaranteed a heavyweight to carry us through the championship round and into the Super Bowl, regardless of who else helps to win this weekend. So that's our pick for the divisional round. We're picking Houston to upset New England, and we're picking Seattle to hold serve, so to speak, against San Francisco. So again, hope you'll hit like and subscribe to this video. Regardless of what happens going forward, there's going to be a challenge here, and it's been a very successful season so far, and hopefully we'll be able to carry this through and continue next year with even some better and more accurate models. So we'll see you next week after the divisional round. Again, our picks are Seattle and Houston to upset the Patriots, and in effect, Gemini is going for it here, hoping that this strategy will carry it through till the end. Again, please like and subscribe to this video. Appreciate it very much. And good luck if you're still surviving in your own NFL survivor pool.